Hello, hello, and happy holidays. My name is Rosa Colquitt. I'm so happy to be speaking with you today as chair of our Democratic Party. Thanks so much for a couple of minutes out of your very busy day. Today, as we prepare to say goodbye to 2023, there is much to celebrate, but there are also many challenges ahead as we step boldly into 2024. In 2023, our team of neighborhood leaders, now at 3,300 strong, organized to deliver Democratic victories in scores of local elections. I am elated to report that a Democrat won in every single county this year. Efforts like our nationally recognized Neighborhood Leader Program have been responsible for electing Democrats from state representative to the governor's office. In 2022, neighborhood leaders reached out to over 120,000 Democrats to remind them to vote, helping to push Governor Kotek over the finish line. We need to replicate that same effort in 2024 to secure Democratic wins up and down the ticket. Each year, as a Democratic family, we come together in unity of purpose to do this critical work. It is so important to me for me to say thank you for your incredible commitment to our democracy, your work to support the Biden-Harris administration, your work to support our congressional delegation, all of our statewide elected officials and legislators, and of course, all of our locally elected Democratic officials. Proud Democrats, please know this. You have been a critical line of defense in these perilous times of our democracy being attacked, in times of freedoms being lost rather than freedoms being fortified and protected. I can't thank you enough for everything we'll do together in 2024 to vote blue up and down the ballot. And I can't say it enough, but we must not leave a single vote behind on May 14th and November 5th, 2024. With all the strength and determination we can muster, let us work together to build on our 2023 successes, united in our resolve to win big in 2024. Before having to finally say goodbye to an amazing year of accomplishments, there are some very important priorities we must focus on in the coming year. If I may have a few more minutes of your time, among these many issues necessary to building a nation that represents the will of the people and serves the needs of all Oregonians, I must include, number one, ensuring full access to reproductive health care, including the right to abortion and contraceptives. Let us never forget that after failing to repeal the Affordable Care Act during his term in office, Donald Trump is reviving his dangerous promise to bar millions of Americans from health coverage for reasons they cannot control, thousands of them Oregonians. Secondly, working in partnership with labor for fair workplace policies and wages to make sure that no one who works 40 plus hours a week still lives in poverty. Third, continuing to fight for social and economic justice for all without regard to race, color, national origin, gender identity, or disability. Fourth, continuing to push for policies that create access to safe and affordable housing, rental, and home purchases. Next in this list of key priorities, fighting for humane immigrant rights. And number 6, continually pushing for meaningful, fair gun control legislation that is equitable for all communities, including communities of color. 7th, I'm working my way through some really critical concerns, fighting to protect our state's environment against the devastating impacts of climate change. And last but not least, never yielding in the struggle to defend and to preserve the right to marry who you love and to be who you are without facing discrimination. I must add to these priorities, which by no means are exhaustive, working diligently in 2024 to do a better job in our rural communities with policy, local action, and messaging to help elect Democrats. In closing, proud Democrats, I must remind myself and all of you as we welcome the holidays of the need for rest and recuperation. I describe it as fortification for the journey ahead in 2024. As the admonition goes, please take care of yourself. None of us can pour from an empty cup. And while I'm making requests, do remember to be gentle and kind to yourself, but also to extend some of that grace and compassion to others. Happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. And a very happy new year to all. We'll see you in 2024.